poppin'? It's your girl Urban Outsider, and we are back with another freaking video. Okay, go ahead and give me that round of applause. Anywho, so like I said, we are back with another banger. All right, and this video is my skincare routine. So first off, if you haven't subscribed already and you're watching and you got this far, you might want to go ahead and join the Outsider gang. Hit that subscribe button down below, like, comment, and also hit the teeny little this big little bell right next to the subscribe button. All right, so go ahead and do that. I'll wait. Except for nighttime, depending on how my skin is feeling after the day, I may do like a mask or something, but it just depends on how I'm feeling in that moment. And yeah, but it's the same products all throughout, literally throughout the day, twice a day. So drum roll please. I'm trying not to shake too much because I don't want the camera to be shaking, but the things that I use, guys, this has been a life changer for me. I saw someone posting it on YouTube, and honestly it was by accident. It actually was a recommendation. You guys know how YouTube sometimes recommends things, and sometimes it pertains to your life and sometimes it doesn't, and then you watch it and you realize that it actually does pertain to your life. Okay, so yeah. But quarantine had my skin wasn't looking jacked up, but it had my skin looking a little crazy, and I finally got it under control. That was a journey, okay guys, because my skin was oh my gosh, it was much worse. I don't have photos of that because I just didn't take pictures, or I had makeup on, so you weren't gonna be able to see it anyway. But I do have a picture, like I'm gonna put it up there. Yeah, one of these little places over here. That one, it shows it, but not so much. And I'm sure that when you guys see the picture, somebody's gonna be in the comments, oh, your skin's not that bad. Oh, it could be worse. Oh my gosh, you're not dealing with what I'm dealing with. Look, it wasn't good to me. So I felt like my skin could do so much better. So that's what I'm doing. But anywho, let's reel it in. I purchased this product off of Etsy. That will be down in the description box below. And like I said, I saw it on a YouTube video and I decided to kind of give it a try, look it up. I felt like, what do I have to lose? It's all natural. It's freaking amazing after I did my research and realized how wonderful it is and where has this been on my life, and even the country that it originates within. It's like everybody there has beautiful skin, so let's go ahead and trust it. All right, so this beautiful product is called Conceal Powder. Okay, it's Conceal Powder. I am going to show you guys how I use it. It's going to be a whole little detailed thing, but I wanted to introduce it first and go over the benefits of it and why it's so beautiful. The first thing, let's just start with that. It's 100% natural. It is 100% natural. It's organic, like no chemicals, none of that. All right. And so yeah, the benefits of Conceal Powder. It has cleansing abilities. It is antibacterial. It is an antioxidant. It is anti-inflammatory, antifungal, and it is a brightening agent. So it has the ability to wash and clean your skin. It has the ability to fight bacteria or prevent bacterial infections from forming on the skin, like acne. It is an antioxidant, obviously, so that means that it helps protect the skin from sun damage, guys. And it is anti-inflammatory, which means that it soothes down any inflammations on the skin. It also prevents growth of fungi and fungal infections, and it has a high content of vitamin C, which makes it, like I said before, a brightening agent. Okay, so I'm looking at my little book because I wrote it down so I won't be stumbling over my words. But it purifies and balances the pH of your skin. It gently exfoliates your skin. It evens out your skin tone. It moisturizes your, oh my gosh, it moisturizes your skin, guys. I don't think I've ever felt a powder or a cleanser that makes my skin feel so soft after I rinse it off. Like, my skin feels so smooth. Oh, it's just wonderful. It reduces acne and pimples. It eliminates dark spots and hyperpigmentation, which I can vouch for that. It soothes sunburn and reduces the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. So, Casio has blessed my life. I've been dealing with acne since 2013. We're in 2021 now, but I was able to kind of control it a little bit in 2020. So before the quarantine started, my skin, I was, all right, so I cleared my skin before, and that was, I forgot what face wash I was using. But for some reason my skin just started, it was as if it was like, oh, this is nice, this is something. My skin was like, oh, this is nice, this is something new, this is different, this is great. And then a week later it decided to say, yeah, bump you and your mama and your granddaddy, I'm gonna do what I want to do and you can't stop me, point blank, period. So it just wasn't working anymore. My skin looked absolutely ridiculously crazy, and I wasn't with it. I was picking my pimples as well. So I had like hyperpigmentation here, like little dark spots and whatnot. And it just was, my skin was looking so dull and just so bleh. It just wasn't doing a thing. So I decided to go ahead and give Casio powder a try. Based on the video, they said that it takes like not a long time, but it's not a quick fix. It's something that you don't really see results with for like, the girl said like a month, at least a month in, which most products you are supposed to give it 2 to 3 months to actually see results. But she was saying that you probably won't see results for like a month in. I started seeing results within like 2-3 weeks. And it started off, it was slow, but I started to see that my skin wasn't as dull. I started to see that my skin wasn't breaking out as much. And the main factor, let's go ahead and get on Nate. The main factor for me, because I deal with hormonal acne, especially around my menstrual. So I'll get like I know when my period is coming when I get like a pimple right here and right here. Yeah, right here and right here. And if I get those pimples, I know my period's coming in like 2 days or 3 days or whatever. That's like my little, because I don't get symptoms. So that's my flow coming. Ever since using the Casio powder, I don't get it. Now, with the Casio powder, I really feel like it worked because there was other things that I did internally with myself, and worked on myself and my self-care and my mental and my emotional health. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times we use, like, products don't work for us because, I mean, like, it'll work topically, but there's internal things going on. So if you're not dealing with that, your products may work, but the moment that you get lazy, or the moment that you get, you don't feel like washing your face today, and you start breaking out again, because your body has a way of saying something is wrong and you need to fix it. And If it takes your face looking like a freaking slice of pizza, that's what it's going to take, because you need to fix what the heck is going on. So for me, it just went hand in hand. So the conceal powder worked because it was conveniently working, because during that time I was really on a journey of getting myself better mentally and emotionally. That's a whole other story time, man. We can talk about that. But anywho, so I really don't want to talk too long. I just wanted to give you kind of the 411 and like why it's so great and the whole 9 yards. I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not, I'm not any of those things. I don't have a license in none of this, but I know it works for me, and it worked for me. So it's 100% natural. You might as well try it. You have nothing to lose, and try it and watch it bless your life. I'm telling you, it's gonna bless your life. And don't expect it to work like a freaking microwave where you just stick it in there for like 2-3 minutes and then pop goes the weasel, it's all done. No, conceal powder is like an oven. It takes time to cook it thoroughly. Give it time, guys. For me, it was 2 to 3 weeks. For some people, it may be sooner. For some people, it may take longer. But for any product, for you to know that any product works, you gotta give it like 2 to 3 months. You have to get like tops 2 to 3 months. If it doesn't work after like 2 or 3 months, then you can can it. So let's get to my little skincare videos right now. Alright guys, so as you can see, I am washing my hands while turning the water on. I like to always wash my hands before I wash my face because, being in your house or being anywhere, there's bacteria in your hands and you don't want to put that on your face, right before you're going to clean it. It makes no sense. And I want to get that all nice and squeaky clean for my little face. I'm horrible at voiceovers, guys, so don't judge me. Right, so now that we are nice and clean, we're now going to go ahead and get my face started. I had makeup on beforehand, so I needed to take my makeup off, which I usually use olive oil, as you're going to see soon. But I try to loosen up my mascara and whatnot before putting the oil on there, just to kind of get my lashes wet. I don't know, it's just a mind thing, and I feel like that actually helps. Okay, so the rosehip oil that I have, oops, that's not rosehip oil. That's actually olive oil. So I have it in a rosehip bottle because I bought it from Ulta, but once I ran out, I put olive oil and frankincense. I think I did like 16 or 17 drops of frankincense. So that I could have that on my face. Frankincense, I read and researched that it's very good for people with sensitive and oily skin, so I decided to try it, and so far I love it. But as you see, I'm just rub-a-dub-a-dub with the oil, trying to make sure that I get all of that makeup off. I do have bags, but they're not really bad, but they just look worse because of the mascara being rubbed all over my face. But yeah, also I take this time to kind of not oil cleanse, but just to kind of, in a way, oil cleanse, which is going to help break down all of the stuff before I go in with the conceal powder to cleanse it. And now I am rinsing that off. So I like to, I don't know what it is about me, but I think maybe it's like OCD or something, but I like to overly rinse to just make sure everything is off before I actually clean it. And even after I clean it, I have product on my face, I like to make sure everything is off. Alright, so with the conceal powder, I bought these little tiny spoons from Dollar Tree, and I have a bowl. I already had some in the bowl, so I decided to just use that. And I do equal parts of the conceal and equal parts of the water. Sometimes it is a little more conceal powder, which I don't mind it. But basically, you pour the water into the bowl with the conceal powder. Okay, we're going to mix and we're going to mix, we're going to mix. And you want it to have like this jelly kind of like consistency. Sorry, I was having a hard time trying to really show you guys how I mix, so just watch me mix. I added a little bit more water just because I need the consistency that I like. Mix, mix. And you can see here that it's like that, it's kind of like that, it just looks really yucky, but you can see the consistency that I'm talking about. All right, so now we're going to take that and we're going to scrub it all over. The more you rub, you'll start to see it foam up, and once it starts to foam, you know that you apply the right amount of water. If you do want to add more water, you're going to see me do that soon, but you can add more water to your face after you're scrubbing, because after a while you don't want it to start drying up at the same time. So I did add a little bit more water later on. So I'm just going to go keep on scrubbing. One thing that I didn't really have to worry about with Castile powder that I like as well, it does get my makeup off. If you oil cleanse beforehand properly, it does get your makeup off. You don't have to worry about feeling like you need to cleanse again. At least I don't feel that way. It may be different for someone else, depending on the products that they're using. Oh yeah. So yeah, and I do rub my lips with this as well. It makes my lips a little soft, especially in the winter weather. So yeah, and we're just gonna keep on scrubbing. Just keep scrubbing, just keep scrubbing, just keep scrubbing, scrubbing, scrubbing. I use the palm of my hands because for some reason it doesn't get it foams up more the way that I like, and it also doesn't get trapped in between my fingers, which I sometimes can't stand, because then I have to keep rubbing the excess off of my fingers to put it back on my face. So yeah. Okay, so now we're adding, like I said, we're adding a little bit more water to our face. Just a little bit more water. And now we're going to rinse. So like I said, I have this habit of overly rinsing. And with that, I just it's like I have this habit of wanting to make sure everything is off, even though everything is already off. My mom says that I like to wash my skin off. But yeah, so it's pretty simple, the routine. Nothing crazy. Just, yeah. I also like to use paper towel to dry my face. I forgot where I saw that, where it was talking about how towels carrying bacteria, so you always want to use like a fresh sheet of either tissue or paper towel. Then next, I like to tone my skin with rose water. I got this from Ulta. I think it's called Mamande or Mamand. Look, I'm not good with pronouncing certain words, so I will have the link in the description box below. I like to pour that in my hand and just pat it all over my face and my neck. I bought that bottle in July of 2020, and I still have it, so it was a pretty great buy. And now we're going back with that olive oil, and the same thing. I apply 3 drops, so 1 on the forehead. Sorry for covering up, but I needed to see in the mirror to make sure it doesn't get anywhere else. 1 on my cheek, and the other on the other cheek. And I rub that in, and I keep it a bean. And just rub that in. I normally, depending on how my skin is feeling, I will go in with hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary, or I might depends on how my skin is feeling. I'll do lactic acid. That one is also from The Ordinary, so it depends. I'll either do both or one or the other. It just depends. So yeah, so rubbing that all in. I do get my neck. I like to massage under my eyes and my face and get all of that goodness up in my pores. And once I'm done, that is it. I rub that on my lips as well. Okay, skincare is with the lips too. All right. So yeah, and that's my skincare routine. Yeah, I'm gonna go wash this off.